Hey Internet, it's Pixel Geek here. This is a response to one of my subscribers, Josh McBroom. Josh asks, how can developers get more into the design side and design more of the front end of websites? And a way to do that is to immerse yourself in design in the art world. For instance, going to an art gallery. Sure, you don't have to understand what the paintings mean or everything, but just start getting yourself used to going into art galleries and art shows and stuff like that, and you know, seeing the different techniques. Ask questions. How was this done? What kind of paint did they use, and so forth. If you're not into that, maybe that's too far ahead, you can go to any store, like a grocery store. If you think about it, a grocery store is full of design. You're probably so used to the grocery store that you don't see it, but it's all around you. For instance, when you're picking up some Bisquick, you see this. Yay! This package was actually designed by a graphic designer. If you look at a jar of Skippy, this label, the color choices and everything was done by a graphic designer. That is art. That is design. That's package design. It's meant to influence. Just like in web design, we dress up your code, the developer's code, to make it look pretty. So it's the same exact thing. If you remove packaging altogether, you get something like this. Like, what is this? There's no personality behind this cereal. You don't know what it's all about. You don't have a taste for it because it's just cereal with no packaging. So what is it, and how's it supposed to make me feel? Um, Magazines, of course, that's done by graphic designers, so pick those up. Just start getting yourself used to looking at different types of art. More and more, you'll start to see patterns used everywhere. Join subreddits that have to do with design and art. Ask questions. Um, Another thing my wife told me is that even stores themselves are designed. They're designed to influence you to impulse buy a lot of stuff. For example, you go to Fry's Electronics or something, and on your way out the door, you have to go through what I call the maze of marketing, where there's so many impulse buys to the left and right of you before you even get to the cashier. That's actually designed. Where another way to look at design is you go into the Apple store, the actual retail store, and everything looks so pretty because it was designed. So start getting yourself immersed by looking all around you and noticing this stuff even more. Um, so when people ask me, how do you come up with these web designs? It all comes down to a lot of research. I get the copy, I get the content, I get the end goals in a creative brief, and then I start researching what have competitors done. What are people doing on CSS Awards, thebestdesigns.com, or the AWW Awards? Sites like that give me inspiration to find out what have they done. And in the art world, all it is just taking ideas from everywhere and molding it into our own. We call that kind of copying inspiration. If we're just copying from each other, there's no such thing as original art. And so if you want to be original, you pick up things from everywhere and make it your own original art. Um, and what other else notes do I got here? Oh yeah, don't forget to visit websites like Behance, the Die Line, and even though you may think it's just for girls, Pinterest is a good place for inspiration. And lastly, when it comes to design, the core concept of your web design is the most important thing. That's what's going to get you further than just another pretty design. You can make something look super pretty, but if there is no concept, it's just going to fall flat. Alright, so if you have any more questions, let me know on my Twitter. I'm at @thepixelgeek, or just leave a comment below this video. If you have ideas for other topics, let me know as well. And of course, please subscribe. Thank you.